Welcome to Coke Studio Africa 2017, where artists from all across the African continent come together to collaborate and create incredible music. Our cameras are there to follow the magic every step of the way. It's Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets. Coming up on today's show, this week's headline artist Mozambican treasure Liloka and one-of-a-kind Lydia Jasmine from Uganda get together to discover more about each other's music and create something awesome. Tanzanian boss Izzo Business and Kenya's stunning talent Avril collaborate on the Coke Studio Africa throwback. And rising stars, the band Becca from Kenya, work with SA Megastar aka and the People's Champ from Nigeria Olamide in this week's Big Break. Brace yourself for an unforgettable journey of musical discovery. It's going down. First up, this week's headline pair are two of Africa's most powerful women in music right now. Liloka, one of Mozambique's greatest singers, has a growing global fan base and has worked with some of Africa's biggest stars. She's also produced many massive hits with her life partner and fellow Mozambican superstar, Mr. Bow. Ugandan sensation Lydia Jasmine is a magnificent artist who stuns crowds with her powerful voice and electrifying stagecraft. Her collaboration with Liloka will definitely lead to something remarkable.
Right now, I'm at Coke Studio. I'm about to meet Liloka from Mozambique and Lydia, who's from Uganda. We're going to be working on an original track with them.
South African heavyweight producer Sketchy Bongo has been producing music since his early teens and has been responsible for many of SA's biggest hits. Now he's becoming a highly sought-after name in the music business, and his skills are taking him all over the world. Sketchy is a key player on the Coke Studio Africa super producer team.
Hello, hi.
Hola, Coke Studio. My name is Liloka. I'm Mozambican and I'm a singer. I'm happy to be here in Coke Studio. I just got to Coke Studio Africa and it's the first time I ever participated. I got here and I was like, wow.
Like, I've listened to some of your music and I hear you on this nice house kind of vibe and all this stuff. Do you want to tell me a bit about the music that you've been creating?
I just really like African music. I make 100% African music, but 100% Marabenta.
I'm Lydia Jasmine. I'm a singer from Uganda. Last year was super awesome because I came as a big break artist. And this year I'm back as a headline artist.
And also
And I'm working with Liloka from Mozambique.
Liloka. I just saw Jasmine coming in. She's a princess, a beautiful girl, and I can see that she's super nice. Let's see how the work is going to be, but I think it's going to be good.
We're just chatting about musical styles, and do you want to just talk about the music that you make?
I am so much R&B, but then I am versatile. My kind of sound is more of Afrobeat, R&B, Afropop. I love melody.
And I do Marabenta. That's a well-known Mozambican style. And I believe that our union will bring something beneficial, something good for Africa and our countries, Mozambique and Uganda.
But what do you guys think, specifically from your countries, from Mozambique, from Uganda, what do you guys think is gonna be great for your audience?
The African people are very happy people. They like rhythm, especially in Mozambique. They're waiting to see a lot of energy and good music, you know.
We have some kind of idea of where we want to take the track in terms of the vibe of the song. I'm going to put together some ideas and I'll see you guys later.
Right now we're going to leave him to do the beat, finish the beat as we go and work on our covers.
Their first task, to discover more about each other by creating unique cover versions of each other's songs.
So while we are here in Coke Studio Africa doing original songs, we also have to do covers of each other's song.
What song did you choose?
I've watched your videos and I love this song, the title of Your Husband, and I chose to cover that one because I think it's a special song to you.
The song that Lydia chose is Meu Marido.
I'll be your
What is the song about?
In this song, I speak about what I'm going to do for my family, for my home, and for my husband. It's our very own song, right? Like really ours.
Your husband is the inspiration of the song?
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Yes, Mr. Bao.
Is he the one in the video?
Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet. Guys, that's amazing. I want to make it my own way.
I want to see Jasmine in this
In
song.
this song.
Yeah, not Liloka.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do me, Lydia Jasmine. Have you seen some of my videos?
Yes, but drum?
Drum. Yeah,
Drum
Drum is a new
doesn't-
song. She has chosen Drum, and Drum is a new song. So you're going to listen to the audio. It is not out yet. It has no video. The song Drum, the vocals are R&B, but the beat was fused. It has Afrobeat. We wanted to fuse the African sound and the Western sound because it's the sound trending right now. Drum is a love song. Like, you know, when you beat a drum hard, I want you to love me hard.
So that's the strength I always have, right? Me personally, I love really hard.
I also want the same thing. You can make it your own. I mean, I want you to sell it in Mozambique. Yes, it's my favorite song at the moment. So I'd love to see what she can do with my favorite song. I'm excited about us, and I can't wait.
It's still going to be about that love, that strong love, like a banging drum. But we're going to make some changes. It has to be a surprise.
So let's do this.
Let's do.
After a long session in the studio, this week's headline artists are ready to reveal their reworked covers to each other for the very first time.
So we're getting ready to perform the covers, and I just can't wait to see Liloka perform my song Drum because I know her as this energetic performer.
Sei amor, eu não sei. Só sei que usas o meu corpo, abusa-me, pois és meu rei. Do jeito que olhas para mim, todo tá me queimar. Hoje eu quero ser só tua, me levar para outro lugar. Tu vais gostar, assim te garanto. I will take to the high level, to the high level. I will take to the high level, to the high level. Just so you like it. No, 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 sei que tu gostas, sei que tu gostas. Dum 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 dum. Sei que tu gostas, sei que tu gostas. Dum 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 dum. Vou te levar a um nível mais alto. Tu vais gostar, assim te garanto. I will take to the high level, to the high level. I will take to the high level, to the high level. Just for you like it. No, 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 sei que tu gostas, sei que tu gostas. Dum 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 dum. Sei que tu gostas, sei que tu gostas. Dum 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 dum. Sei que tu gostas, sei que tu gostas. Senti meu coração bater dum 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 dum.
I think I would love to do a remix with her of my song. She did me justice. I'm not complaining. Hello guys. I'm gonna sing you this beautiful song, but I need you to clap along with me like this. Just like this. Uh-huh. Yeah. There's a hole inside me, but you're beautiful. And I must confess, all these years I spent with you, I can't confess. I thank the Lord for giving me so much I'm blessed. Hey, I will be your queen, you will be my king, forever and ever. Hey, I ain't got to, forever and ever. I ain't got to, just like that. Hey, I ain't got to, forever and ever. I ain't got to. Wanipeperusha kama bendera, nikuse baby songea. Sing it with me. Wanipeperusha kama bendera, nikuse baby songea. I will be your queen, you will be mine. I will be your queen, you will be mine. I ain't got to, forever and ever. I ain't got to, I ain't got to, forever and ever. I ain't got to, forever and ever. I ain't got to, forever and ever. I ain't got to, hey. I ain't got to, I ain't got to, forever and ever. I ain't got to, forever and ever. Woo!
I felt Lydia in the song Mio Marido because it was more soft. She sang the song in her own sweet way. And yes, of course, I found Lydia in the song.
Still to come after the break. Izo Business from TZ and Kenya's Avril revisit their younger years to collaborate on an epic Coke Studio Africa throwback track. And this week's headliners, Mozambique's Liloka and Lydia Jasmine from Uganda, continue on their mission to create a chart-topping original. Welcome back. Next up on Coke Studio Africa, two incredible talents take us way back to their childhoods for the Coke Studio Africa throwback. One of East Africa's finest, rapper Izo Business represents TZ hip-hop to the fullest. He knows to bring the perfect flow to any track he touches. And Kenya's own Avril, the bold and inspiring superstar, knows just what it takes to get to the top and stay there. With these two working together, this week's throwback track should be something special. Let's get to know more about Izo Business and Avril. Their answers to the throwback questions will determine the kind of song they'll need to produce.
Happiness. Kwa sababu furaha ni utajiri kwa kila binadamu. Yeah.
Happiness. Happiness brings money. Reggae. Why? I love reggae.
Jazz. Kwa sababu napenda chill indoors na zile music ziko slow.
But he has sandcastles. I've never been in the snow, man.
Snowman. Zile style tu za. Yeah.
So what do we get?
Woo!
Childhood rhyme.
Yeah. Can't wait for that.
As we are going to meet our producer,
Business.
there's a song that just keeps on ringing in my head. Nursery rhyme that I used to sing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it's in Kikuyu. I'm from the Kikuyu tribe in Kenya. So it goes like, Kanyoni kaja, kikogwajama. It's actually a song that Kenyan kids sing to a lot. It's one of those nice nursery rhymes. The last time I sang this song, I was like, I think 5 years old. It's about birds. Just singing about birds. There's this guy who meets a bird and the bird is laughing. What are you laughing about? The kids usually would go like, chui, chui, chui.
Na ile chui 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 ikawa inanirudisha zamani kweli, kama mtoto unakuwa unaimba hivyo. Wanapenda kulia kwa. Yeah, it's like that. So kwenye wimbo ambao mimi niliupata nikaongeza kwa ili kidogo tu kwenye idea moja.
So there's choo and there's kwa.
Unajua bata wanapokuwa wanaogelea they use like.
Who would have thought that Izzo, the amazing, would actually, get in touch with his childhood, his child side.
Kwa hiyo kila mtu ambaye saizi ni mkubwa utamkumbusha mbali, na kwa watoto ambao wataona na wenyewe watafurahi. Yeah. Mabata madogo yanaogelea katika shamba zuri la bustani.
I want us to take you back to a time when we were kids, when we'd sing songs. Kanyoni kaja keko wajana mibeko. Kanyoni kaja keko wajana mibeko.
That's right.
Dako ya tere wa mishore wa chidako. Dati dako iri geranya beregete. Emberegete nakina inokia mawato.
Mimi nimezaliwa zangu Mbeya bwana. Enzi za utoto ilikuwa noma. Michezo tofauti tulicheza sana, na siwezi kusahau wakibaba mama. Kila siku ilikuwa good day, bata mfululizo yani every day. Nakumbuka shule level JJ, marafiki zangu wote kina Ray. Ilikuwa bata sana, utoto raha sana. Mbali nakumbuka sana enzi za utoto. Karibu Tanzania, joto wa mashaka, upendo ukarimu kwetu utavipata. Kila kitu sawa yani swadakta, na tukimba nyimbo hii jua umeshafika.
Mabata madogo yanaogelea. Yanaogelea katika shamba zuri la bustani.
Yanapenda
kulia.
Come again, Avril.
Mabata madogo yanaogelea
katika shamba zuri la bustani. Yanapenda
kulia.
It's your time now.
Naomba kama tungerudi utotoni. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Sing songs that my mama told me tales. That would be nice. That would be so nice.
What we do? Hey. Yeah.
Wajana mibeko.
Say what?
Kanyoni kaja.
Hey.
Kanyoni kaja keko wajana mibeko.
Yeah.
Dako ya tere.
Hey.
Dako ya tere wa mishore wa chidako.
Dako.
Dati dako iri.
Kweli.
Dati dako iri. Geraganya beregete.
Gete.
Emberegete. Emberegete nakina inokia magoto.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wapindudu. Hey.
Sing with me.
Give me. Hey.
Coming up after the break, this week's headline acts Mozambique's Liloka and Lydia Jasmine from Uganda take a break from the studio to relax and get up close and personal. And this week's big break artists, the band Becca from Kenya, get ready to meet up and work with two of Africa's most popular artists. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. You're back with Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's headline artists Liloka from Mozambique and Uganda's Lydia Jasmine both performed cover versions of each other's hits, while producer Sketchy Bongo from SA got busy working on their original track. Now they're ready to get back in the studio to work on their fresh new hits.
So this is the basic idea of the beat. So right now I'm with Kasiva in the studio. I've just played her my idea for the beat, so it's very rough at the moment. So I think maybe if you add like just some kind of rhythm to that, it might just make it a little bit better, you know?
Okay.
It's a happy song. I just want to get some percussion in there just to make the rhythm section a little bit more danceable. That's the vibe I want. Okay, now it's gonna go into the verse.
So me and Liloka come in the studio and we find Sketchy working with one of the musicians.
How you guys doing? You're good? And now it's time to play the track for them and see what they think.
Yeah.
That's the intro kind of vibe.
I love the groove. Nice. The beat is amazing and I'm just like, wow, this is the perfect beat for us.
So she plays very well. It is spectacular. It's not normal to see a woman playing an instrument and she beats the drum very well, the djembe. It has that particularity of Africa, and I feel Africa on the beat. In Africa, we talk about the groove, energy, and I believe that's something really good.
The beat that Sketchy made for us is amazing. I think he had his own sound from South Africa because it has a little bit of house.
Yeah. This is a hit.
You know, and the melody at the same time, it is sweet. I really, really, really like it.
What are you guys going to talk about on the track?
It has the melody, it has the vibe, it has the groove, it's the whole package.
It is a big responsibility because the beat is strong, so we have to bring a good message.
We're going to get something that's about waiting for love, for love.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Message of a lady waiting for her man. Like, despite where you are, I am here. I'm going to wait for you. Yeah, I'm keeping my love for you. So it shows that kind of theme.
So we're going to record the percussion in the meantime. You guys are going to work out what you're going to do on the track.
Yeah, we're going to do some writing and all that.
Yeah, cool. So we'll meet up later and we'll record.
We love the beat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have beautiful and good things to show you from my country, Mozambique.
So Liloka invites me to come out and hang with her.
Do you know mango? Is there mango in Uganda? And there's also coconut. I'm going to show you how to break a coconut. We have a lot of coconut and mango, and that's why I brought that to show Lydia. I believe she'll like it. Okay, now I'm going to break a coconut just to show you, my friend from Uganda.
She wants to teach me how they crack the coconuts. Whoa, she's using a lot of energy to crack it.
It's not easy.
Not easy. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Taste this coconut juice. I want to show her how to do it, and I wanted to do it wow.
It's natural, fresh, sweet.
Yeah, it's very fresh.
In Uganda, we have there's these smaller coconuts. In Uganda, we eat this.
Yeah.
Do you eat this?
In Mozambique, we eat this.
Yeah. The big ones are not common in Uganda, and I think these ones taste better, but the smaller ones have a stronger scent.
Jasmine, do you want to try to break a coconut?
Yeah.
Just to see if you learned a little bit.
I want to try.
Breaking a coconut is not easy. It's not an easy thing to do.
I'm not seeing any cracking. And finally, I opened the coconut.
Yeah.
There.
Did you see? She managed to break the coconut. I knew it because she's a strong woman. Yeah. In Mozambique.
I had nothing to taste. If you had a chance to work with any international artist of your choice, who would that be?
I would choose Yemi Alade. I love that girl. But let's talk about Africa. For me in Africa, I'd love to collaborate with Yemi Alade, and I believe it could be right here in Coke Studio.
I love Yemi Alade as well. I love her energy.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the same to me. I would love to work with them. I love Diamond Platinum.
Diamond, yes. It's been very good working with Lydia, collaborating with her.
It's been amazing hanging out with you, Liloka.
But now I have to go back to work. I need to go back to studio, but I love working with her.
The band band Becca from Kenya can't wait to meet with superstars, aka from SA, and Olamide from Nigeria for their one-time shot on this week's Big Break. Let's meet our Big Break artists who are set for international stardom.
So I'm Caroline Wangari Kamuru.
And I'm Becky Sangolo.
And together we formed the band Becca.
Yeah. And we're in Kenya, Nairobi.
We love Kenya because of the weather. I love the music and the food. Oh, the food.
I love matoke because they can use onions, you can use dania, here I can use beans.
But that's the ingredient of life. Yes. Our music is, I think, Afro-pop. For recordings, we haven't done a live recording yet.
So on
Days, we have Benso.
and Mose over here, he plays the keys.
And then we have Joe and keys also.
And here we have the drum, Dr. Alex.
Though we use some elements, like we can use a bass guitar, you can use a piano, but we haven't done like a full band.
live
Yeah.
recording.
How we feel about being the Big Break artists for Coke Studio this year? It's
Overwhelming.
crazy.
We are
picking
our favorite dresses, black, white. I like black. I don't know why. Are you the angel?
She's the devil. It's joy. It's happy. It brings joy because we are
young artists.
yeah, and we're also upcoming artists.
Oh my god.
It's like finally.
Finally it's happening. Mama, I made it.
It's nice seeing.
It really shows that it's possible for all the young artists in our country to get such a platform.
We don't even know what to pack and what not to pack. We don't
We're
know.
gonna pack everything.
We're really excited about
thankful.
this, and we're really thankful for the
studio for
opportunity.
choosing us. We are so ready to come.
Yeah, Coke Studio, watch out for us. Your favorite girl band.
Coming up after the break, Patience is rewarded for the band Becca from Kenya as they meet up with Ogas at the Top, aka from SA, and Olamide from Nigeria. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, our Big Break artist, the band Becca from Kenya, showed that they're hungry for the big time. Now, it's time for them to bring the music. First, they must meet their collaborators. Multi-award-winning hip-hop supremo, aka from SA, is a master of working all elements of the music business. So the band Becca will do well to hear what he has to say. Prolific Nigerian hip-hop genius Olamide realized he was gifted from a young age. He explored it and music became his life, his hustle, and his world. He's got a lot of wisdom to give and we'll soon find out if the band Becca will take it all in.
What's up, guys? What's going on? What's up, Olamide? What's up, AK? How are you guys doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You're good, huh?
Working hard, you know?
The Big Break segment of the show is really about giving a platform to up-and-coming artists.
The Coke Studio way. Boom.
Who might have some buzz, who generating some buzz, who might not have any, but have potential.
We have the band Becca from Kenya. The purpose of this is that you guys help them out and give them some kind words of, motivate them.
We are your favorite girl band, the band Becca.
What's going on? How you doing?
We do Afro pop with a bit of dancehall because we feel like we need something young, something fun.
What's the song about that you guys are gonna play us?
Oh, Toka. That's a breakup. The name of the song that we gave out is called Toka. Toka is leave.
What language?
You don't have to go into yeah, Swahili. It's girl power, If you're in a relationship and you're not happy in it, or a friendship and you're not happy with it, just leave.
Well, you guys have a nice energy, nice vibe. Let's hope the music has the same.
We're crossing both our fingers and our toes.
It sounds really, really good. I think they can sing, which always helps. They seem like two young ladies who are willing to go all the way. And to go all the way, you must always be willing to learn. And I think they are.
Do you guys ever go to the studio and say to yourselves, man, we want to make a hit song?
Yeah.
Never do that. Never do that. I just go to the studio and say, how do I feel? How do I feel? How do I feel? What's going on inside me? What do I want people to know about myself?
Music is just expression. And you can't limit what you're expressing, So I thought that was really good advice.
Yeah, man, I think we should just try to get like an 8-bar verse going. You guys work on the hook.
Okay.
Try to maybe keep the same message.
I like the song. I like the fact that it's got the African elements, it's got the African sound and all that. So it's straight to the club, but still you're passing your message across.
Ready when you are.
Designer, you want to be like Black China.
It sounds so different and nice.
You left me alone when I no get to.
I feel like that's how it works. So very impressed. Super impressed.
Like this instantly.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm very much about songwriting. I'm very particular about words. I got the words, but I don't necessarily have the melodies. I pride myself on, really pushing myself to the limit.
I know you from time. I made sacrifice. I need peace of mind.
He brought this new vibe, this hip hop vibe, You're like, oh yeah, now we like wanna dab to the song.
Yeah, true.
So are you guys ready to rock? What do you guys have? Give me the lyrics. The hook is the hardest thing to write, guys. Yeah. Verses are easy.
You need to think fast. You don't need like the whole night to go over writing a song and stuff like that.
There's not room for no more and toka. It takes a long time.
And you try to shorten the verse?
Yeah, you can take whatever you want out of mine.
This is music, this is art. We should express ourselves.
That's a hook now.
The strength of the voice is mad. It's crazy. It's actually beyond my imagination.
Now you gone break my heart.
Toka, give them. Toka. Hey. You see what I mean?
Yeah. This is interesting. The hook is actually the first verse, but now in a simplified version.
Simple and plain.
This is gonna be a banger. Kenya, be on the lookout for that song, man. Toka.
We've seen them do their thing in the studio. We've seen us do our thing in the studio. Now it's time to see if Baron Becker can step up on the big stage. Let's go.
I lost patience a long time ago. It's best that we be friends.
Are you ready?
So D-Day is here and we are excited and nervous. We have a choreography going on there and we don't want to mess that up for sure.
We've never shared a stage with big artists. Never. We're like, oh my god, no, what's gonna happen? How did this happen?
Designer, you want to be like Black China. I see but you want your life to be rose. You left me alone when I know get to. I'm flying now, I'm on a first class. Right now I'm on a with the bumpers. Don't down, you been blood glass. When I needed you, you know they for my back.
Nisha Penda.
Give it to me, baby.
I'm a pensi, Nikazama. Royangu, Nikakupa. Now you gon' break my heart.
Give it to me now.
Toka, 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 balinami. Toka, toka, balinami.
All good things come to the end. I must confess, we've been living on the edge. I can't pretend. This frustration made me vex. I lost patience a long time ago. It's best that we be friends. Everybody say, oh, to the left. Your God gon' make me flex. That's just my pride. I know you from time. I made sacrifice. I need peace of mind. How I did my
to be a hard worker if you want to get to the top. You also need to be humble to listen to what you're being told, because if you can't listen, then you can't go far.
Still to come after the break, we'll be checking in with this week's headline artists Liloka from Mozambique and Lydia Jasmine from Uganda to see how they're doing in the studio with SA super producer Sketchy Bongo. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's headline artists Mozambique's Liloka and Lydia Jasmine from Uganda were razor-focused in the studio with South Africa's Sketchy Bongo.
So we're back in the studio. It's time for Liloka and Lydia to lay down their vocals.
How you guys doing? I am very, very excited. Can't wait to see the producer Sketchy Bongo, what he did with the song.
I'll show you what I added, right? So
it's just a bigger sound, you know? It's a much bigger sound. So.
Oh yes, the final version is fire.
You like what's happening?
We wanted to do something Pan-African, and this beat can kill it.
You guys got any melodies? You need some melody.
I like that. So they've heard the beat. They've already started working on some like lyric ideas.
How is that?
And Lydia thinks of an idea for the chorus.
You want to try put that down in the meantime?
And Liloka and I really like it, so she decides to record it.
I've been waiting for your love.
The melody that Jasmine was actually doing made me think of love.
When you're writing a chorus, you always want something that's going to be simple and catchy.
Kisses made of fire, you're my desire. You take me higher.
I like that note right there.
We are having 3 different people from 3 different countries, bringing 3 different cultures together.
Shining like the moonlight, like the sun on by your side. Planet alive. There's a feeling of that inside when I'm with you.
This would definitely be my favorite song right now.
So at the beginning of this journey, we decided we're going to make a hit, which is what we decide every time we make a song. But I think with this one, we definitely have it.
We set out to make a hit. Did we do
this
it?
is a hit.
It is a sure hit.
Yeah.
The melody, the instrumental, the music is really good. That's why it's a hit.
I'm going to start mixing the track, getting it ready, and I think you guys need to get ready for the performance. Sweet.
Okay. See you on the other side.
Cheers.
See you. Thank you.
I know Africa is going to love this song. It's a Pan-African song, and we are excited to go on stage and perform.
It's a very beautiful song. It's a very vibrant song. And the expectations is very good.
Swimming in the sky, you're my good time. You're on me.
minha vida, porque foi amor. Estou à espera do teu amor. Estou à espera do teu amor.
Next time on Coke Studio, Nishinsky from Kenya and Mafiki Zolo from SA create an incredible throwback track. Nasty C from SA and Nigeria's Runtown feature in this week's Big Break. And Yemi Alade from Nigeria and French rapper Youssoupha create an original smash hit. Only on Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets.
Coke Studio Africa.